back in my Kappa shirt. We're going to be talking about the open, close book of life that 2020 is as a conjunct eye open in the cam era. Today's Tuesday, the 7th, the day that didn't get split as water for us to land in nuclear containers as form of crystals that came out of the particle sprinkles. Those big halos in the sky that people haven't been explaining very well, but the sky thing is definitely the limit. Know that. So, what's going on? They say on Friday that eclipse for the first full moon in Cancer, one side of the moon is like the camera opening and closing. What happened in those smart things that people were hitchhiking their way in and out of what rooms with AI, VR stuff? And boo, I don't think so. God, on Cancer, yes, I sure done did it. Cameras. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed it up, because, they say the end of the ear, the new ear thing that didn't happen, that, are you on a calendar? Where did those days go? Are you dazed? Or do you see it clearly and hear it now? 0 point? Okay, this year ends on a full Cancer moon. So what does that tell you about Friday this week? Was I meek and heard it upside down and got pulled in? That long thing and stretched out wrong? And I don't think so. Somebody might have electric rolled you into some booga idea that free energy wasn't real and that you had to let those guys trick you into elongating the scent. Didn't happen like that. So, what's happening? Some of you all want a real reading. Did you catch this week's strong report for the 6th to the 12th? I'm going to wrap it up for the 13th to the 19th because the pen umbrella wrote itself, and there's a huge amount of microdot psychoactive stuff going on in the state of red. Who? Red? What? NDIA? What happened? Oh, do you mean that we actually landed and that it got crunched and that some of us aren't in these containers and some of us are, and it's like magic birthday. Take a spa bath and know that you are art and that you are loved just the way you are. So, some of us are getting that report, and I'll catch you on the inside of that one. Greetings, Scorpio. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. Let's take a look at your cards, starting with the Shadowscapes. We've got you, them, and what you have in common. King of Wands. Hearing for some of you all. I keep hearing it's like surprise. Yeah, you're the dad. For somebody, it's like that news is going around. I'm hearing somebody might actually be a little bit upset because it's like somebody got proud and like spoke, and I'm hearing too soon, too clearly, but it was like it got back around. And you're not going to be upset though. It's kind of like, why'd you tell them first? And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it might not be that she did on purpose. I'm hearing it's like people might be a little psychic in their family, and I'm hearing they might have just been hearing it. And so, big shout out if that came from the mom, because there's like all this bear energy over it. And I'm hearing if your mom's like into some like witchcraft fantasy Lenormand group, or there's something like that it's like, that's what happened. And she might be like your mother-in-law to be. And you don't know about it yet, but you're going to find out about it if you're watching about this. And so, anyway, for some of you all too, especially, there's a lot of Leo vibes on that, and I'm hearing it's like you might not know about some kind of special family pact that was going on, and it's like how you got inherited. It's, I don't know. But I'm hearing it's like some special thing that's in their family about like how they would choose the grandson that would make everybody happy. And I don't know, that very got to be a specific message for somebody that can't be for everyone. Some of y'all, this is just a really passionate kind of energy that's learned how to be the presence of also calm and stability and fortitude is what I'm hearing, because this King of Wands is just like bursting with energy. And I'm going to say he is most fertile when he's around creative intelligence. And so it's like, it's just really special. This King of Wands, I keep seeing like a panther energy around him here. And I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be, but that's what I'm hearing that is for him. There's like other animals here too, though. Just all kinds of special guidance that this person's working with. I'm hearing either you or they might also be a shaman. And so Scorpio, you know somebody very creative and intelligent. I'm hearing for somebody it's like, I just met the man that I want to marry. And it's like for some of you all, it's like being awestruck with somebody that I'm hearing they might have thrown reckless abandon to the direction that they went, but it was cautious because whatever they did, they took a lot of time to figure out before they just charged off in some direction. Because that King of Wands right there, that one knows what to do with the fire without creating a fire, you know? And so it's like, it's a real special kind of energy of somebody that can hold that and contain that. And I say he lightly, know your own designation, know plenty of women who look like this king here. And I'm hearing Aries. She might be some kind of Aries combo and she goes for it. But, you know, there's Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of times can be this king. I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like whatever you turned your back on is paying off so much better now, because it's like you had to really follow like your real senses to really go in that direction. I'm hearing if that's what you did, it's like, wow. It's like something bursts open. And so this is really, really good here. And I'm hearing for some of y'all too, if you had somebody that was like saying terrible things behind your back, and I'm hearing some nasty words right now, wow. And some of y'all that are super hypersentient might be hearing those because you're waking up around the sounds and the clean water energy that's transmitting what creative substance actually demonstrates in the crystalline baby halo vision, where it's like things just happen as we speak them forward in the safe gates. So some of you all are like learning about pH neutrality and like where learning how to turn the back on things that were just kind of swarming around you is actually paying off big time, especially if these are like, I'm hearing, this is weird, but I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like people that have been in your life like a long ass time. And I'm hearing it's like the way things fester, okay, it's like stuff grows over time, and it's like it can really taint and distort things over time, whatever like a culture is with people. And here for some of y'all, it's like you had to turn your back on that because it's not your real root, is what I'm hearing. Because too much light has been going through you. It's like you're realizing that you might have come from something else, is what I'm hearing. And so some of y'all, it's like you've been embracing your light family, and it's just like having all that Scorpio energy. If you're also like Scorpio and like fire combo, it's like, woo! Learning what to do with that fire and not burning off all the moisture of things. It's like, and praying for any of you all in Australia too, this whole time, everything that's been going on in different places, like where my family is in Puerto Rico, it was without, you know, water and electricity in different places that are experienced with the 7 dividers on the pH to create distortion in the fault lines, and where, you know, some of the stuff that those of you that have an actual spiritual practice with whoever you're here checking this out about and with, are going to see some things that feel more like, I think, whatever the result of high level love is, which is what magic, you know, gets to prove itself to be, I think. So Thank you to those of you that have faithful, loving practices where you've wielded your fire, your creative intellect to be that change, have demonstrated it lovingly like that, where it's not like just taking out the whole forest, and like blazing through at the expense of others. Because I'm hearing for some of y'all, you've been exposed to a wrecking ball that you were so naturalized with because it was right there with you for so long that it's really learning how to put an end to certain things. And what the King of Wands knows how to do with that fire too. Okay, let's see what's going on with the side here. Reading, we've got the Five of Cups, and I'm hearing, if this is the person that you had to cut off, boy, do they miss you much. I'm hearing for some of you all, that might be you. You're going to have to know which side of this is, because for somebody, they were going through it, and the other person maybe didn't realize it while they were just out to lunch, and it's like, I'm hearing, it's like, well, whatever, it's like there's a real passive energy here for some people is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing for whoever it is that's like looking into the cup, like wishing, or looking at the old picture, wishing it was different. I'm hearing it's like you don't even know who that is now because that's a ghost. I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like somebody might have made themselves so insignificant in your life that it's like all they can do is cry about it or like wish about it because they were so passive about it the whole time. Because the King of Wands isn't like that. The King of Wands is off with the light. And the Five of Cups person here is kind of like, I was too busy wishing for something else while, all of this stuff just took itself away. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like, you might hear in the woodwork from somebody about this person. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like how they pass away. It's like, somebody might have just like wished themselves away in your life for some of you all. And I'm hearing, I'm not saying it won't be a big deal. It's just like, you probably haven't heard from them for like 5 or 6 years. It's like, some things might come out about like their depression. And so I'm hearing about that. And I'm hearing about like 2 people you might have in common who are like in question about like whatever happened to them. Because for somebody, this is like alcohol related, travel related. I'm hearing for somebody, it's like a literal drowning situation. Like a drowning strangulation, like, oh, this is terrible. I don't even want to hear these, but I'm hearing for somebody, it's like you might hear about something that happened to somebody that you knew back then. And for others, it's like you're just you might have to deal with a situation where you hear from somebody that you had turned your back on because of, I'm hearing they might have turned their back on you because whatever they were dealing with at the time. But I'm hearing the way that they come back, it's like they might come back lovingly. I'm just hearing that it's like you see them so little for how often they want to see you now that it just might not seem balanced. If you're busy, because this is a very busy person, and this is sort of a withdrawn person here. And so something's happening in like 5 months, or like I'm hearing May, like whatever this 5 is here, that they might be looking forward to or reaching out about. And so for some of you all, this is like a distant kind of communication that might be kind of coming out, because I'm hearing for somebody that's like speaking up. So, let's see what else is going on. We've got something here in the middle showing up. We've got the 2 of Swords. So, whatever was hung out in the open and left hanging, I'm hearing it's like somebody just like wanting to cut it off. And I'm hearing that's probably what happened. That might be like where it was left hanging. What's sad is it's like there's like this peace offering. There's like somebody that's like hanging their heart out, and there's somebody that's still holding away. But it's like something is in the middle like this. And so I don't know if this is an impasse. I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like you need, I heard a surrogate, but I don't know what for. I'm hearing for somebody, it might be like a blood match situation. if this is a health thing. I'm hearing for other people, though, this is kind of like, it's like you almost need like an intercessor there to kind of help with the conversation, or somebody has to be willing, because I'm hearing somebody hung their heart out, and I'm hearing somebody here might have just been like not willing to see it, but was receiving something for it. And now it's like the way it's coming out, something has grown between them, is what it is. It's like, if this is a past that we're looking at here, because I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like the communication hasn't been great, or it's like there's been no communication. It's been like a void, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like the person that passed away that I described, it might not be the person from your past. It might be somebody associated with them. You might have somebody in common. But I'm hearing, however it is, it's like something was growing between, is what I'm hearing. It's like something was growing between. It's like something was allowed. You're going to know if that makes sense to you, Scorpio. But I'm hearing it's like, if you were dealing with somebody who was trying to cloak things or hide that with like creative words so that somebody couldn't see it clearly one way or the other, so that they were just kind of like feeling like stuck in some kind of way, like in an impasse. I'm hearing it's like you might have had somebody in common that was just like trying to take some kind of creative angle, and it might have been for pay. I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like you might have actually had somebody that knew that both of you were compromised in some way and was like trying to make sure you didn't get too close, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing some of y'all, this was like sabotage, is what this was. It was like just outright sabotage. And I'm hearing it's like whoever the person was in between you told the same lie to both of you about each of you. And it was like totally, it was like not true. And you're going to know if that's true. And if that's the case, I'm hearing it's like they really went to work on it, is all I'm hearing. I'm hearing they went to work on it. That thing had roots. It grew. It got tangled and twisted. And what they did was abuse their power enough to just make sure it was like the two of you would never know that it didn't exist. It's like they were able to like, oh, I'm getting itchy on this hand. It's like somebody was trying to take something here. I'm just hearing the word sabotage. You're going to know if it was sabotage or not. I'm here for some of y'all too, especially if somebody comes back from the past wanting to apologize. At first, you might not even want to hear it, especially if this is somebody that like gassed you or like, just like blew you off, or was just like, nah, screw you. You're not my friend. I'm hearing you might not want to hear from them at all. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, what they have to say, if they even bother to say it, if they bother the right way and like keep it short and like get right to it in a way that's emotional enough for you to even like want to hear it, because I'm hearing some of y'all are freaking busy, there's stuff going on. It might be good for some of them, because they might actually be coming with the right kind of peace to help heal that heart thing. For some of y'all, you don't even care though, because I'm hearing it's been like so long, it's like too little, too late, and like such a small investment of your needs that could have been met in a concise way before. Like they could have just done like something, like such a small thing before to help you just like connect, that it never happened. That I'm hearing that it's like, even if the apology is good, even if it's like they have a really good reason and stuff, it's like I'm hearing it's just like it's not going to resonate so deeply with you because of how much more you've grown in this other direction, because of how much other stuff went on, that it's like, I don't want to say you're going to blow it off, but it's like you're focusing on something else. I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like you might have just gotten in a new job, or like you might be getting a new job. You might be getting like a new relationship, Or perhaps that's them. You're going to have to know which side of the story it is. But somebody, it's like, the truth is trying to catch up with them about stuff that's going to help them. But at the same time, it's like, well, I got the help I need now, and thanks, and cool. But I'm just seeing it kind of being like, almost like indifference, passive indifference is what I'm hearing. So, all right, let's see what else is going on here, because for some of y'all, that's just the status of the strong. You might have something different going on from a romantic angle here with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Your card, their card. You have the Eight of Wands, and for some of you all, that might be them, or it could be you. But we got the Eight of Wands. That's like falling in love, too. I'm hearing for somebody it's like way too busy, especially if this is like Leo vibes here. Way too busy, new relationship, and like for somebody it's like traveling in the distance. And I'm hearing, somebody might be healing from an illness. And I'm hearing about I was hearing about chest-related issues, back-related issues, things that might be internal. But I'm hearing about somebody needing nutritional help and an opportunity to get together. And I'm hearing for some of you all, this is totally the reason why, if you're getting some kind of closure from something that came from the past that was indifferent before, you might not care. It's because you might have somebody who's in your head, in your hair, and that you're healing with here, Scorpio, because this Eight of Wands is swift communication. I'm hearing for some of y'all too, this might be you being brought to your knees because you're seeing that this is happening with somebody else. And so you're going to have to know which side this is. But I'm hearing for somebody it's coming to the point where they have to just drop this because something's happening very, very quickly. And this is communication, this is travel, and this is a couple looking like they're enjoying it. Let's see what's happening over here. So third-party situation. Some of you all, I'm hearing somebody's going to be really triggered to make a move because of what they see happening between the two. And so there's somebody that might be getting strung along. Or maybe it's who was stringing along before? Because I'm hearing for somebody it's you weren't even interested to, when I came knocking at your door. And it's and now you want to show me some attention while I'm in the middle of something here with, this one. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's a weird third-party involvement. And that you'll know what people's motives are, because that's 3 swords. So we go from 2 here to 3, and we count 1, 2, 3 here. And I was hearing sometimes it's weird third-party involvement. For some of y'all, it's how you're actually going to get together, though, because you found out that you had a third party that was trying to screw some things up. And I'm hearing that person might be getting asked to leave. I keep seeing somebody dressed in a dark outfit, but here it's their face is exposed, where here it was covered before. So for some of you all, this is the time where it's going to come out into the truth about what's happening. And for others, it's the numbers 2 and 5 or 8 and 3 might have something to do with you, Scorpio. Let me know what you think, because I'm hearing that this one might resonate for some of y'all, especially if you've been wondering what to do about a third-party situation, because I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's the only reason why there were these 5 cups and why you guys had to get so strong is because of this weird situation that was a third party that you didn't even know was going on. So for some of y'all, big revelations, and this is perhaps the aftermath of what's actually happening on tomorrow with the full moon in Capricorn that goes partial lunar eclipse, and the same kind of energy that ends the new year, and the year where maybe we say, let's call it quits with anything that we don't see clearly, and make sure that it goes right so that we can all shine and not have to fear things like this, because nobody can hide things from us when everybody's flying right. You know what I mean? All right, so love you very much, Scorpio. Let me know what you think. I love your comments. If you feel like this could help somebody, please share it. Really appreciate it. Hit me up for your own perfect reading if you would like one. I can get into some details for you too, especially if you've got dates and things you want me to look into for you. People's date of births, all of that. And if not, feel free to just meet me up at Verified Martians chat room there. If I don't hear from you, still love you, and catch you again soon when we're back for another one. Bye for now.
Promise that you'll catch me.